Hi everyone, this is my very first video, so please be nice. I figured, laying in bed, got a lot of thoughts in my mind, might as well record them. So, my big concern recently has been mental illness and suicide. Being in the military, it is something that we face almost daily. Someone that we know, someone that our friend knows, someone from a last ship command. Maybe you didn't know them. Maybe you regret not getting to know them. There's always guilt involved. And my big concern is the stigma on mental health and treatment, mainly medication. For most people with mental health issues that are dealing with extreme depression, anxiety, panic attacks, suicidal thoughts, medication is the quickest and safest treatment. And for most people, they can get it for free. I'm hoping that you're not one of those people that doesn't have health care. But if you do, if you're in the military and you have a question of, am I happy? Why am I so sad? Why have I thought about taking my life? Why have I thought about, am I hopeless? Do I have a meaning in my life? Why do I not want to get out of bed? Or maybe you're having panic attacks. Don't be afraid to ask for help. You would be amazed at the people that are just like you. Just like you, right there. People you see every day and you have no idea. We are really good at hiding it most of the time. But the thing is, with me, my personal story is that after a very abusive relationship, I started to wonder who I was, question a lot about life and what I was doing. I had to just find myself again. But in the process of healing, I realized that I had a lot of anger issues and I didn't know how to deal with them. I would punch walls, kick walls, yell at my kids, all things that a monster would do, and I hated myself for it. A couple years later, after this started, I had my third child, and just talking to some friends at work one day about how I was feeling, my newfound anxiety, and the fact that I don't even enjoy going to the store anymore because the people give me anxiety, the lights, everything. Just want to be at home. And I didn't really understand why. My friends, sisters in the Navy, had told me that that's okay. They've been through the same thing and that I needed to talk to someone. I just made a regular appointment with my provider and I told her what was going on, and she said, well, it sounds like you need some help. So she went ahead and put me on Prozac, which I was on for a while, feeling much better. It didn't numb me. It didn't make me feel like a zombie. I was still myself, just not on fire inside. Does that make sense? Sometimes the anger would feel like a fire that was going to burst out of me. So I was on that for a little while, and I ended up switching to another medication called Effexor, which Instead of making you sleepy, it gives you a little more energy. And instead of making you hungry, it decreases your appetite. Other than that, it's basically the same. I recently found out, it was brought to light, I should have known for a long time, but I have pretty bad ADHD. It just caused me my whole life to not be able to focus on any one thing. I get distracted very easily. I get bored very easily. I have moments of impulsivity. And cat just fell on my back. I hope you're comfy, Bo. So anyway, she put me on Wellbutrin to battle that. I have been much more focused and, again, not numb or zombie-like. There's all kinds of different medications. You don't have to start out with anything crazy. But the thing that bothers me about the stigma is, I think it has to do with what we can't see. People can't see the anguish in your mind like they can see a broken leg or a skin condition or cancer due to the treatments that you receive. So the stigma says, if you're feeling sad, get out of the house and do something. Really, Bo? If you're feeling anxious, sit down and breathe. Count to 20. I don't know. People without these issues do not understand, and do not let them tell you how you should be or how you should act or what kind of treatment you are allowed to receive. Sometimes there's no reason at all. Just like our body will turn against ourselves at times when it comes to autoimmune disease, our brain kind of turns against us sometimes. It doesn't produce enough of the right chemical. It releases too much of the right chemical. So a lot of these drugs, they just stop your body from releasing all of these good chemicals all the time, and they hold them in for a little bit longer and just helps you stay a little more balanced. You're not going to be skipping around singing the Sound of Music, but you will be able to make it through the day. And anyone that is struggling right now, I urge you to talk to someone. You'd be surprised. There might be somebody you know that has gone or is going through the same thing. Go ahead and talk to them. Make an appointment. Talk to your doctor. There's no shame. If you have heartburn, what would you do? Would you say, I'm just going to wait it out. This is my body. This is natural. Or would you take a Tums or some Pepto? If you have a broken leg, you'd put it in a cast, right? If you have a heart condition, you would go to a doctor, take special measurements like medication and treatment to help your heart. Your mind. None of those things are going to do you any good if you don't have your mind. You don't have a healthy mind. You get to the point where you're not taking care of yourself and you lose yourself. Don't get to that point. Reach out to someone. Just reach out. Today is the day that you are brave. Go ahead and be brave for the rest of your life. Take a step. Tell the truth. Get help. Be happy. Imagine that. All right, guys. My first bedtime video. Say hi, Bo. Say hi, Bo. Prettiest kitty in the whole world. I'm lucky because I have a sweet cat that wants to sleep with me every night. Okay. Oh, husband is on duty and my 2-year-old is in the living room with his grandmother. So I get to have the whole bed to myself and hopefully I can sleep. Anyway, I hope you got something out of this. I don't care if you enjoyed it. I just hope that you take care of yourself before you can be a good friend to anyone else, or father, mother, daughter, son, sibling. You got to take care of yourself. Look in the mirror. Ask yourself if you need help. It's kind of hard to lie when you're looking yourself right in the eye. All right, guys. Peace.